Just making good, simple food opens up such a door to being able to just see into people's lives and being able to communicate with them in a way that just breaks down so many other barriers. So that first starts with creating a space that when people immediately walk in, one, they're comfortable, but two, it's a space that they can really maybe not relate to necessarily, but just a place that they feel they can bring people, they can bring their authentic self and come around that food and make it a spot that they want to be at. If you ever see someone using a 2-inch Forstner bit, not having that piece of wood clamped down, just holding it with their hand, they have no idea what they're doing. It's like, that's funny because I don't clamp my wood when I use a 2-inch Forstner bit. So these are going to be table. My name's Ike Madem. What are we doing here? We are building Muchachos. We're building a brand. We're building an image. We're building not just a restaurant, but kind of a community that cares about people. So it initially started a couple years back. I read a tweet from the owner that he needed some windows boarded up at a restaurant or a building he just got keys to. Didn't know him. I had followed him a little bit on Twitter, knew about him, but basically that interaction of me boarding up his windows ended up blossoming into me, I wouldn't say his right-hand man, but just being kind of like the legs of getting things done within the behind the scenes of the brand. So now, I mean, Nick Maestas is his name, is one of my best friends. Just kind of turning his vision into something much bigger is fun. I owe ultimately a lot of it to my father. He's just so mechanically inclined. He's so caring. He's so generous with his time. Truly shirt off of his back to clothe anyone that needs it. So I think that is the flourishing of a lot of the skills that I have, but I think I acquired a lot of that drive and a lot of those ideals from my grandfather, my mom's paternal dad. Grew up out on a farm that they caretaked about 250 acres for, and just the sense of work ethic, caring for others. They would volunteer for FoodNet every Friday, every week. So being involved in FoodNet, being involved in church, learning, you got to get up and it's going to suck because it's cold out and your feet are going to get wet from the dew on the grass, but the horses need fed and the turkeys need fed and we need to go do a run of all the fences. So having all of that work ethic and mechanically driven thought process early was core to me. Unfortunately, he passed away when I was about 12, so it is a bit of a shame to not be able to enjoy these parts of life with him. Sand the top of that one and then cut holes in these table legs, because the issue with them is that they put the darn holes clear on the outside. So if I put a bolt in there, I'm going to strip the wood. So I need to punch a couple more in here. But That's neither here nor there. That's a Menards run because I don't have the right bit to do it.